Hi guys, I want to say a big thank you for joining us today. So it's the end of a trading week,
Yep.
the second week, or let's say second trading week of April 2021,
Yep.
right? And the stock market was quite nice, I think. What are your thoughts there?
It was okay. But when we look at the Nasdaq, we can see that over the past 5 days, the Nasdaq index went down minus 14%, which is not a very good sign. And when we look at the S&P 500 index, that has went up 2.7% in the last 5 days. And when we look at the Dow Jones, and that has been around few percent up, I think 2% up or something like that. So yeah, it has been a roller coaster, ups and downs, and several news are speculating and going on around the world. So yeah,
especially with the vaccines as well. Different news come out on different days of the week, and they tend to kind of have impacts on the market as well.
Yep.
Which is something I think we will still be seeing more of in the coming weeks or months. Especially until the world opens back, if we ever open back up.
Yep. And going back to our stock picks for last week and how they performed, number one stock that we picked was Ideanomics. Ticker symbol IDEX.
Yep.
And Ideanomics went down minus 6.6% over the past week. There was a deep plunge on Monday, and then a recovery on Tuesday, and a stabilization through the week, and then we had a negative 6%. The number two is VUZIX. Ticker symbol VUZI. We've been talking about VUZIX for over 3-4 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been in every of our video, I think.
Yeah, and the stock went up plus 17.7%.
Yeah.
And I think it hit the all-time 52 weeks high last week, which was $32.4 per share. And
it kissed it and then just went back down.
yeah. I mean, that's the way. You just created a new resistance and
try to test it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the next one we picked, which is based on the current trend in NFTs, and the name of the company is Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment. Ticker symbol HOFV. That went down minus 18%. I'm still holding that. I feel like there would come a day when we're going to follow this trend again. And the next one was Imagine AR, which is also an NFT related stock. Ticker symbol IPNFF. It went down minus 24%. That was
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then we have Therapeutics. Ticker symbol TXMD.
TXMD. Yeah.
Went down minus 5%. We saw it going up and down. I mean, this is something that we trade.
So it's an ideal truck. It's an ideal stock actually to be traded. So because you have this very sharp moves daily, so it's a good one if you're interested in trading.
Yeah. So it went down through the week, and then on Friday we saw a quick skyrocket, and it went from about $1.3 to $1.44 overnight, which is because of an oral hormone approval in the UK and Belgium. So there was a news that really got the stock to go.
But usually it trades at about 2 point. I think I've seen it at about 3 before as well. So I do not think it is a bad stock to even hold. It may just take some time, really. It may take some time, but it's not a bad one to hold.
All right. And then we had QDian, which is a Chinese company, ticker symbol QD. That also moves a lot during the day, it goes back and forth. So it's a good daytime play. It went down minus 4% over the past 5 days, but it has been up and down within the week. And we also spoke about Clovis Oncology, ticker symbol CLVS. That went down minus 10%, and that was going down all through the week. And
it was consistently going down.
Yeah, and I think it was basically because of a short squeeze or something like that, because we don't really have any news why it kept going down so much. And some of our honorable mentions that were spoken about in previous video and also videos before that is Square.
Yeah,
ticker
Square,
symbol SQ.
the big boy.
Yeah, they went up about 14% over the past week. I'm talking about being into cryptocurrencies and having more business orientations and stuff like that. So Square is a good long term. We also spoke about Tesla, and that went plus 2%. I think everyone knows Tesla.
Yeah.
So those are very, very random, easy picks that we don't really like to talk about because they are something that we keep in our portfolio for long term, and everyone already knows about them. So we try to research on stocks that are not very much out there and that have good potential.
Yep.
So that's it for last week.
Yeah. The market in general was not bad. It wasn't the best, of course, but we had some very nice days. We made some profit. I got back into my VUSI position I mentioned last week as well. I was going to get back in. I did that, and yeah, it was pretty good. Anyway, so now we move to our stock picks for the coming week.
All right, back to the video talking about our picks for the next week. This is gonna be a tough one actually because we're really curious on how the week is gonna perform, and it is very, very hard to actually pick something these days because we feel like over the past videos most of our picks have been going the other way around or going up or maybe going down and up in between the week, right? So it's hard to actually pick something, but I'll be looking at, I already have positions in this company. It's called Fubo TV, ticker symbol FUBO. I'll be looking at it more, paying more attention to it. I feel like with the current deal that they have, to the exclusive deal to broadcast the World Cup in Qatar, I feel like this is going to really put them out there, and they will be getting more deals like this probably in the future. So I would be looking at Fubo TV, ticker symbol FUBO, and I would also be looking at XL Fleet, ticker symbol XL. These companies do not have revenue yet, but they are into hybrid vehicle drives, electric motor, and kind of like charging, more like a wireless charging for electric vehicles.
Yeah, I think that's very important technology. It may take some time for us to actually actualize it, but it's very important for EVs at some point. People will be very impatient to wait for your car to charge. You just want to sit on a charging bed and that's it. But let's see. I'm going to check out our company. It's quite an interesting one.
So XL Fleet, this is something that you probably want to check out. It might be really crazy right now, but I mean this was the same way Tesla started. So this might really go up on a roller coaster, and I have this company in my portfolio. I bought more of this some time ago. Also IDEX. So those are EV companies that are into futuristic ideas, and yeah, we might be seeing a good run in 2030 or whatever. And also I would like to highlight that irrespective of the very successful news of Tesla operating in California for the tunnel drive, we still didn't see any hype in the stock.
Yeah, so I think we need to discuss Tesla on one of these episodes. We really need to get into the company.
Yeah,
because it's I feel like a lot of people are over the hype. Now we are back into reality of some sort, especially when it comes to Tesla. But anyway, we'll discuss that in some other videos.
So that's it from me.
Yeah. So from me, my first pick would be JKS. That would be JINKOSOLAR. And I'm picking this solely because I've traded it a few times, and it's done relatively well. The last time I sold it, I don't remember exactly the month, but I sold it at about $60, and it's trading now at about $38. So I feel like it's very good entry for those people that will be getting in now.
Yeah.
And JINKOSOLAR, of course, as the name implies, they make things for solar panels, so modules, solar cells, and the like, silicon materials like that. One thing we usually say is it's almost summer, and in summer there is a lot of sun, and when there's a lot of sun, it happened last year. When there's a lot of sun, okay, this may not be the reason, but most of these solar companies actually do very well during summer months. So Canadian Solar, JINKOSOLAR, there's another one, S something, I don't remember.
Suncor.
Yeah, so most of these companies actually do relatively well in summer. So it's number one pick for this week.
Yeah, I also think they had a quarterly announcement on Friday. I haven't really checked in how the results were, but it looks like they have some futuristic orders in 2021. 30% growth in shipments. That's an headline. I haven't really checked the. Oh, actually, I see they miss the expected earnings by $0.45 per share.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm keeping them.
But they beat revenue, so they have more revenue. So.
Yeah, as I mentioned, it is basically because of this logic of summer, and then we tried it last year. It worked, and I'm hoping it works again. I got in yesterday, because of course it's very very cheap at the moment. And the next pick for me would be NAOV. Now this, I would suggest you have it in your watch list for now, at least until we see a clear direction. So basically, it's a biotech company, and they make wound healing, pain therapy things, some things with biology and the likes like that. But from the chart, at least, it seems like it is headed for about $4, which is the reason why I'm picking it. So if you don't want to get in at the moment, right now at least, just try to have it in your watch list so you can actually follow up with it. And lastly, my pick would be NCLH. So that is Norwegian Cruise. So Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, NCLH. During the week, I actually did some research on the travel industry as it is, and also what the future is or looking like for them. And they are well positioned. So Norwegian, NCLH, CCL, that's Carnival, and also Royal Caribbean. These are three cruise stocks that I feel like they will do very well in these coming months, especially now that the holiday season will be starting at least very soon. They should do relatively well. So you may want to look into NCLH or CCL or Royal Caribbean. It depends on your preference in this case. They are pretty much very similar. Of course, Carnival is the biggest of the three of them. They are the three largest cruise companies in the world, but Carnival is the biggest one, and NCLH is the third. So Carnival, CCL, Royal Caribbean, and then Norwegian. Those are the top three of them. You may want to look into those. And for some honorable mentions, of course, the first to be Square. We've talked about that a few times here. Square is doing good. Another one which I've also mentioned in a few videos is AMD, so the chip making company. And lastly would be Beyond Meat. Now, the honorable mentions are just to bring to your attention, not for you to get in right now, especially not Beyond. I don't think Beyond is a good price at the moment for you to get in, but it's good for you to have it in your watch list. So when there is, let's say, a reasonable price, you can just easily get in there so you don't lose track of it, basically. Yeah, that's it from me. Anything else from you?
I'd just like to highlight that one of the stock that it picked, NAOV, ticker symbol NAOV, they have a SEC filing. They have an issue, so I think you would want to read into the.
Yes, please do that.
They were supposed to have the trial on the 31st of March, or probably close the trial, but they adjourned it with their investors. So you should be very, very careful on that one. You need to check that out because we've seen the stock going down over the past.
Yeah, it went down a bit and then it started to go back up.
But we know that
as I mentioned, just keep it in your watch list. Don't get in right now. I do not think it's the best idea to get in at the moment. Just have it in your watch list so you don't lose track of it.
Yeah, but we also know that when companies like this, like therapeutic companies, come with a very good research or phase 1, phase 2 approval of some of their drugs, we can see a very huge skyrocket all of a sudden. So
this spike every time.
This is pretty cheap for $0.99, and it's maybe you could just get in few units just to watch it out.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's it basically.
Yeah, so that's it from us. Thank you guys for joining us. The video will drop again next week, so please subscribe if you've not yet, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.